This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, make sure it's working properly, because you know these bad actors are working overtime, suppressing the channel because they're terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the market. Listen, guys, everybody knows about Warren Buffett. I mean, his name is iconic. But who a lot of people are not aware of was his partner, Charlie Munger. Well, his name was Charles Munger, but everybody called him Charlie Munger. And I didn't start listening to things that he said till probably close to his demise, when he left this planet. But one thing that Charlie Munger said was the big money is not in the buying and selling, but in the waiting. He said that he lost probably billions of dollars by selling too soon. He said he was up maybe 100%, and he sold good companies that he should have stayed in the play and let it run. That's why I'm up, 600% on XRP, and I'm still holding. Some people tell me that I should have sold my XRP, being that I got in around 50 cents, but I've been buying ever since. But I was up 600%, and I could have sold. But you know why I didn't sell? Not just because of what Munger said, but because I see the long-term value of XRP, and I know that $3 is way, way undervalued. Okay? Way undervalued. And here you have a billionaire. I mean, he's no longer with us, but his words ring true. The big money is not in the buying and selling, but in the waiting. And I'm not telling anybody to buy, hold, or sell XRP, but I'm telling you, the financial markets will not be able to work properly without XRP. Guys, you have a financial instrument that's in demand all over the globe by governments, by banks, by institutions, and by retail investors, but somehow the price goes up and down around $3. It is pure manipulation by the bad actors because they want us out to play. But as Charlie Munger said, the big money is in waiting. And I am waiting because I believe that XRP is going to hit some crazy, crazy numbers. Because when it comes to tokenization of real world assets, you're talking trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars coming into XRP and the XRP ledger. When it comes to cross-border money transfers, I'm not telling you don't listen, but the nonsense that Swift is putting out is just the messaging. They're not sending money. They're just sending messaging, and everybody they're working with is just sending messages also. They're just sending the messages faster. XRP is sending the message and the money. And they're doing it cheaper. They're doing it faster. They're doing it more secure. Why would you wait 3 to 5 days for your money to clear and spend $20,000 to send $1 million when you can send that same $1 million? It clears in seconds, and it costs you pennies on the dollar. Why would you continue with the archaic SWIFT system? It makes absolutely no sense. Okay? Absolutely no sense. And all the nonsense that SWIFT is putting out is just a distraction, in my opinion. And when it comes to the XRP spot ETFs, they're going to change the game. You have Bitcoin ETFs that are very, very profitable. I believe, and this is just my opinion, the XRP spot ETFs, especially if Vanguard, BlackRock, Fidelity, Charles Schwab put out their own XRP spot ETFs, they're going to generate more money and reach $1 billion faster than any XRP, any Bitcoin ETF rather. Okay, the XRP spot ETFs are going to break records. Look at every single financial instrument or project that uses the XRP ledger or uses XRP. They all break records in sales the minute they come out. Vivo Power, Flare. Okay, they're all breaking records, but XRP can't move. It's pure manipulation. But when the big money comes in, and this is just my opinion, a lot of the manipulation is going to stop, because then it's the 1%ers money at risk. And we know that the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI is not going to let fraudsters go after the 1%ers money without real consequences. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you agree with Charlie Munger that the big money is not in buying and selling, but in the waiting? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.